Hello, my lovelies. So I'm going to show how I edit music and audio clips and files and whatnot using various resources. I'm going to install something called, well, I already have actually, but first thing you should do is get this free application here. It's called Audacity. And it's an audio editing tool, which I'm sure everyone knows about anyway, so I won't even talk any more about it. Apart from the fact that when you get it, you just do a Google search, Audacity. Oh, it's already there. I've already clicked on it, look. You can download it here. But something else you'll have to do, you have to download the codec in order to... The default version will make WAVs, which are great. But the servers for gaming, etc., take MP3s. So you should really download, do a search for Audacity and lame MP3, because it's a lame, MP3 codec. And there's, look at that. Audacity. How do I download and install the lame MP3 encoder? So you do this. You click that link, and then you read all this with your eyes. And once you've read all that, it'll explain exactly how you do that. Audacity lame MP3 encoder. There it is for you. Okay, got it. Okay, bye bye. Okay, so once you've downloaded Audacity, the next thing you need to do is get some audio. So I've got this here is an audio. It's a VLC sort of shape, but basically that's a WAV, I think. You can just drag and drop. That was drag. Here's another one, look. And drag and drop. Got it. So what this tool does is it will I don't like the order. I'm going to put that one up there. Oh, have I done it? I'm not sure. Yes, I think I have. I wasn't paying attention. So you can sort of clap these buttons here. You can click around and move these sort of files around. They might not be WAVs. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest with you. One thing that's pretty important. Well, you'll see as I progress, but I know that these will be in the wrong format. If you click here, you can sort of check the rate. Look at that. It's a stupid rate. We need it to be at 48, I think is what we have them at. And this one, what's this one at? This one's at 41. So they're both completely different. So that has to be sorted, which is the good thing about using Audacity. Incidentally, before I move on, where do you get those sound files from? Well, there is, if you do a search for, take your caps off, sound project. There's this website here, freesound.org. And then in here, you can sign up and log in, register. I've got an account with them. It's completely free. It takes seconds. Just put in your email address. And what you'll find is tons and tons and tons of sound effects. And they're all listed like this down the page. I'm not going to log in, so I can't be bothered. And you can just click on each sound file, kind of, and the sort of obviously random sound of the day. So when you log in, you'll get a screen full of these little windows, and there'll be little play buttons, and you just do a search, like say for warning, like that. Oh, there you go. I've not logged in and it's giving me loads. I didn't realize I could do that. And what you've got is you could sort of choose the types you like. AIF is I actually think AIF's actually a pretty good format that's used in audio editing. I know that for sure, and in video editing for Avid and the like, you use an AIF file. FLAC and OGGs, not entirely sure. OGG, I think, is mobile phones. WAVs are obviously massively popular, uncompressed usually, and pretty cracking extensions to have on your sound file. These numbers here relate to how many there are. So there's 28 AIFs tagged as warning. 31 FLACs tagged as warning, etc. And you can decide, oh, I just want to see the WAVs. So here's all the warning WAVs. So, and you can play them.
Warning. Warning.
Yeah. Pages and pages of them. Look, page 6. Probably gets quite diverse. Oh, this is page 6. The original tone, I suppose, is the type. So this is a bunch of geeks, isn't it? Who have all got like microphones and they're shoving them up places they shouldn't, and recording all sorts of things, and then going on to the internet and and I'll share my little sound file with everybody. And thank God they do, because it's very, very helpful to everybody. I mean, this thing has everything. It's got gunshots, explosions. I could talk about. Oops. If it has, if you spell it correctly. Oh, I've spelt it the same. You see, me and typing, I just don't get along with it at all. Alright, well, you get the idea. That's freesound.org. something or other. That's enough of that. Let's get back to the sound file. So once you've downloaded them, just drag and drop them into here. And you want to start mixing. So this is where I do actually need my headphones. Stupidly. I thought I wouldn't need them. Okay, headphones on.
Warning.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Apart from the posh bloke sounds a little bit quiet. I'm going to mute that. Just have a listen to him.
Warning.
So let's just bring him up. Effect, amplify, and it actually says, okay, this is how high you can amplify it before it's going to start clipping. Clipping's actually not too bad on occasions, but I'm going to go along with that. There you go. Look at the sound files just jumped, and now it's going to be really loud when I play it back, or at least louder.
Warning.
There he is. This one looks okay, although I could just check it. Amplify. Yeah, it reckons it can add another dB on there. Fine. Unmute it. These positions look okay to me. Now at the very beginning of the sound file, let's just have a listen.
Warning.
Sounds right. There's kind of a hissing going throughout the boop boop noise. So I'm going to zoom in there. The beginning's okay, but the end of it here is a bit noisy, so I click that one. I can bring this up.
Warning.
I'll mute this. Zoom out a bit. Hear that? So this ending here is nasty, so I'm going to get rid of that entirely. That's just backspace. And I'm going to fade this out. Effect. Fade out. Obviously you can edit how that fades out. I might fade it out even more actually. Delete. So how's that sound now? Not bad, eh? So, there you go. So there's my sound file. Alright, I'm doing this really quickly because it's going on and on and on. Right, okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is mix them both together. Of course, you can affect the levels here. I think you can also probably bring up a mixing desk, but you could work that out yourself. And you can pan it left or right. You can decide, oh, I just want that to be on that side. I just want that to be on that side, which would sound like this.
Warning.
You want it to be at 0 center. Because I don't want to do that. Plus, you can mess around with the levels. Once you've got the mix that you like, you press Shift and you click on them all. And then you go to, I think it's tracks, and then mix and render. Sticks them all onto one track. Everything's mixed and rendered. But it's at 44.1. Now, we don't want that. We want it to be at 48. And we also want it to be at, I think, is it 16 bits rather than whatever it's at. So let's set the rate. There's the rate. I want it to be 48. I'm not going to change it yet because it does something quite horrible when it does it, and I want it to be 16-bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is set it to 48. Watch it get squished. Ooh, it didn't squish it. That's odd. Sometimes when you do this... Oh, maybe when I do this one it will, when I change the bit rate. Oh, got away with that somehow. Okay, so that's good. Sometimes it does it. It will squish it and it'll become like half the size. If that does that, all you've got to do is go to change the speed, and you can sort of change the speed here. You can make it a lot slower, and you can preview it, which is quite good if you're recording your voice. I'm going to demonstrate that actually. So let me just record something. Hello, hello, hello. That's been recorded. Although it stopped, so we can play this. Hello. Why did it stop? Why did you stop recording me? Okay, let me try it again. Hello, hello. Oh, it's just stopping it. I know why. Do I? Try recording it there. Hello, 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 hello. There you go. For some reason it did it. So anyway, so there's me now. And if I wanted, I'll just get rid of all this bump at the top. Get rid of that, get rid of that. So put the thing there, play. Hello, 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 hello. So if I wanted to, and I do, I want to change the speed of that. I'm going to mute this one and bring this up to the front so I can preview it properly. Effect, slow, slow. Where is it? Where's it? Speed, speed. And I can slow it down a bit. Hello, 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 hello. And that's how you can sort of change your voice a bit. Or you can sort of speed your voice up. It's a little mouse. That's not good. So let me slow it down a little bit, make me sound older. Hello, 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 hello. And a bit more stupid. And look how it stretched it out. Good, eh? So I also think I might want to make it. There's lots of effect. These VSTs here are all add-ons that I've added. Leslie cabinet, beatbox combo, run splitter, stereo. Stereo is very good actually for making vocoder. Ooh, oh look at all these settings for the vocoder preview. Hello, 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 hello. You can hear the clipping there, but essentially, look what it does. Massive clipping. That gets like that. Analyze, effect, and then ooh. Why are you not doing it? Oh yes, it is doing it. It's just I'm at the bottom. Up to the top. Amplify. It's already said. Down by 19. There you go. And it will still be clipping though, I bet. Hello. 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 Yeah, it's still clipping. I can hear it. I can hear the clipping. Anyway, that's a little bit of blah 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 there. So we've set this correctly. So the sample rate is now 48. The set rate is 16. You can now go File, Export. Yeah, don't mute the audio when you want to export it. File, export, decide what you're going to call it. Call it warning. MP3 is correct. Save it to your desktop. Type in all this if you really want. Who cares? And then that warning MP3 is then created on your desktop. Now, the next thing you have to do, and this is pretty important, open my map making folder here, which is opened in my other window. And in here, you can, if you go to compiling, oh, sorry, you won't have this. You have to download this thing here. It's called 7-Zip File Manager. And in here, oops, you have a whole bunch of, what's that down? So this is what it looks like. It looks quite odd. It doesn't look like anything really. It just looks like a browsing window. But if you drag and drop, here's the warning file we just created, MP3. Oh, I've already got one in there. Let me delete that. Actually, no, I'm not going to delete it. Let me rename this, actually. Okay, so I've renamed it. I'm going to pop that in there. And then what happens is it's popping up on my other window, sorry. But this window's just popped up. And it's going to create a BZ2 zip. You've got a choice of stuff. You can make it. So that's what we want for our server for gaming. Click OK. And there it is, there it's created. So you now got these two files here. Now these are actually, this is my desktop. So these are actually being created on my desktop. These would then, you would then probably want to, in fact I'll just bring them over. There's the zip, there they are. There, oops. Send to, where's send to? Send to compressed zip folder. And there it is. Upload that to the website. And there you go. Say here's my suggestion for including on in the thing. Obviously, they have to be good quality. If there's any like really crappy fade outs, or it doesn't make any sense, or it's just not up to scratch, maybe we'll do some votes on them or whatever. I don't think they should go in. But you know, if you get any real brilliant stuff, then you know maybe we can do some more editing to it for you. So there you go, that's Audacity, and that's how you make sort of files that we can use on our gaming server. Thank you very much, and goodbye!